Hey, what's up everybody? I am Jason and you're watching my channel, Micro Investor. So in this video, we're going to be talking about the Chinese electric vehicle company, NIO. And is NIO still worth investing into at these current prices? And there's been some new news about NIO, so we need to talk about that in this video. So if you don't mind, please smash that like button because it does help me out with the YouTube algorithm and it helps spread this video to more people that might find it interesting. And also, please consider subscribing if you have not already because I'm trying to reach 3,000 subscribers by the end of September. So the performance of NIO stock is absolutely amazing. Over the past year, NIO stock is up over 500%, and a lot of that is just recently. I mean, the stock really has made some very serious moves recently to being up close to 400% just over this last 3 months. The company has been growing in popularity and delivering more and more vehicles every month, on top of extending their products. They have a new vehicle coming out to the market, which is their EC6 model, which is something that is going to be able to compete with Tesla's Model Y. More about all that in a little bit. So some news recently just came out that is negatively impacting NIO. And that is on August 27th, NIO announced a proposed offering of 75 million American depositary shares, each representing one Class A ordinary share of the company. NIO also intends to grant the underwriters in the ADS offering a 30-day option to purchase up to an additional 11.25 million ADS. So what it is it's dilution, and you can say it's a good thing or a bad thing, depending on how you want to look at it. But realistically, depending on how long you've been invested into NIO, you're probably used to it. For me, for example, I've been invested into NIO since the stock went public. So I'm actually used to dilution, and I have a pretty good cost basis on this. I mean, my cost basis is like $5.30 per share. And I know that there are going to be people that are going to say,
"No, Jason, you don't understand. Any dilution is bad dilution. You don't know what you're talking about."
Dilution is something that is common when you're investing into growth stocks. Companies like Tesla have done it plenty of times in the past. The last time Tesla diluted shares was in February of 2020, and the stock has gone up a lot since then. What it comes down to for NIO is three options. They can either raise more debt to do the things that they need to do, or they could just not do the things they do and not have enough money for it and possibly risk going bankrupt, or just dilute the shareholders a little bit, and I'm sure that they will overcome. And actually choosing to have a dilution of shares when the stock is near an all-time high is a much better decision than choosing to do it when the stock is near an all-time low. So you couldn't have picked a better time to do it, realistically. So NIO more than likely raised about $1.5 billion. And as far as NIO's plans to use the money from that offering, they wrote, "We expect to use the net proceeds from the offering mainly to increase the share capital of our ownership in NIO China, to repurchase equity interest held by certain minority shareholders of NIO China, and to research and development of autonomous driving technologies, global market development, and general corporate purposes." So what it sounds like is the main thing that they want to do is they want to repurchase equity interest of NIO China. So say if you're bullish on NIO and you're expecting NIO to be a company that is going to be making billions of dollars in profits, then what you don't want to do is you don't want NIO to be giving that money away. You want to make sure that NIO is retaining more of that money. So in the short run, we got dilution, but hopefully in the long run, we got more profits. Now let's switch gears to something that has been positively helping out NIO's stock price, and that is the analyst. The stock has had multiple price target raises, but the biggest thing that has really helped out NIO stock is a Morgan Stanley analyst who raised the price to $20.50 from $12. So it's really good that NIO has analysts on their side and that they see this stock as being a growth stock with some potential. The next thing that has NIO stock moving is NIO BAAS, which stands for Batteries as a Service. So you may or may not know that NIO vehicles, their batteries are able to be swapped out pretty conveniently actually and get a new fully charged one put in. Unlike a Tesla where the battery doesn't come out and it can deteriorate over time, what this service does is it keeps the battery from deteriorating. You have better resale value and you can just get a new battery or a longer extended battery put into your vehicle. But it's something you paid for. It is a subscription service, and depending on how many vehicles they continue to keep selling, it could probably be very lucrative in the future. So far, NIO has deployed 143 battery swap stations across 64 cities in China and completed over 800,000 battery swaps. Now let's look at how many vehicles NIO has on the road to get an idea of how big this service industry could be for NIO. NIO delivered 17,702 vehicles in 2020 as of July 31st, an increase by 111% year over year, and remember, they had a pandemic to deal with this year. And altogether, since the beginning of the ES8 and the ES6s, they have delivered 49,615 vehicles. And just to give you an idea of their growth, they did not start making deliveries of the ES8 until June 2018, and the ES6 did not start deliveries until June 2019. And their newest vehicle, the EC6, should start deliveries any time, as it is scheduled to do deliveries September 2020. The EC6 is a smaller vehicle than what NIO currently has been making. The ES6 and the ES8 are bigger SUVs, so the EC6 is more of a coupe, crossover type vehicle, very similar in design like the Tesla Model Y. And in my opinion, the EC6 has potential to be the most popular vehicle, especially since Tesla has been dominating electric vehicle sales in China. This is something that now they have something that's more presentable and comparable to what Tesla is releasing. And I said it this whole time about NIO that once Tesla starts selling vehicles in China, that it's going to really help benefit NIO, and which I'm assuming that's probably has a lot to do with the growth that they've been having. Now, as far as my interest in wanting to buy more NIO stock right now, personally, I don't have any interest in doing that just because my cost basis right now is so low. I don't want to do anything that will change it. I'd like to hear people's opinions of NIO, and if you are invested into NIO, are you looking to continue holding the stock? Are you selling the stock, or have you already sold the stock? Or are you planning on buying more at these prices that NIO's at right now? And do you see NIO potentially going to a much higher price? I'd like to hear your bullish thoughts on it. This video and all my videos are not meant to be any sort of financial advice. They're just for fun and entertainment purposes. Please do your own due diligence when dealing with the stock market. And if you want to help support my channel, help support my creativity, there is a link in the description for my Patreon. These videos are actually getting kind of expensive with all the new changes that I have done recently, so any support will be very grateful. So as always, everybody, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I have new videos coming out on my channel all the time. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you all in the next video.